Hey everybody.
Hello. So we are back with another episode of Table Talk with Lish and Lu. And it's been a while.
It's been a minute. Where you been?
It's been a week. So yes, I miss you. I haven't seen you in a week. And we have a guest today. I don't know why, it's an uninvited guest, but we will take him. So where you been?
I had my photo shoot.
Your photo shoot, yes.
Yeah. Where you been?
Fucking here, there. I fell hard.
Oh no.
At the library. So just note to self, be careful at the library.
Yeah, don't wear heels to the library.
Don't wear heels to the library. So that's where I've been. So we're gonna get right to it today. So actually, for the next few episodes, Lou and I, we are kind of back on our alcohol. So I made a virgin alcohol, a non-alcoholic drink today. Is it called non-alcoholic now? Not virgin?
I mean,
mocktail, virgin, non-alcoholic, whatever you want to call it.
No booze.
No, none. So, so this is the start of the drink, so you can see.
Really cute.
So there is
super cute glasses.
A little bit of sparkling water,
Okay.
some oranges, some apples, a little slice of orange.
Fruit already has it smelling good.
A strawberry and a little block of ice.
Okay.
So, because we are doing non-alcoholic, I decided to go with my twist on a sangria, which is those ingredients plus this Stella Rosa black non-alcoholic. And I have to say, Stella, whoever makes Stella.
Yeah, come on, y'all. It should have not been that hard.
The struggle was real
to
to open this
Both
bottle.
bottles,
Yes.
come on.
The struggle was real.
I mean, I love me some Stella Black.
But this right here,
just regularly, it's like,
y'all need to get it together, Stella.
yeah.
So I'm going to pour some into my sangria here. Really? Oh, look at that. How pretty is that?
That is.
Ugh. So, if you want alcohol in yours, like if you want the alcoholic version, I suggest you do the same ingredients but use the Stella Black with alcohol. But like I said, we're doing some non-alcoholic stuff. So, look how pretty is that? Can you take a picture of that?
Yeah.
That is freaking...
It's giving what it needs to give.
Yes. I don't even want to drink it. It's so pretty.
Where's my phone?
Where is your phone?
Let me go get it.
Okay, while she's getting her phone, I'm going to talk today a little bit about today's topic. So we're talking dates, first dates, last dates, many dates. And the reason,
Inappropriate dates?
Very inappropriate. One of the reasons I chose sangria is because sangria gives it's like I don't want to call it basic, but it's like a simple drink, right? So simplicity is kind of good for your first date,
That's true.
So we're going with simplicity today.
Did you taste it yet?
No, I haven't tasted it. Can I see your camera really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't mind me, you guys. I'm just taking a picture.
Gotta add this stuff to the site, guys,
Yes,
so you guys can get the recipes.
Oh, dang, I'm kind of feeling my drink. Is it bad that I'm feeling it so much?
No.
Okay, because I'm really feeling it. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. All right, so you ready to try this?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Cheers. Cheers.
Pretty good. Good.
It's very refreshing.
It is. It's giving summertime vibes.
Mm-hmm.
That means come on, California, warm up and stay warm.
So
we can be outside.
it's really good as a non-alcoholic drink. I feel like it would be really good as an alcoholic drink too.
Yeah, Stella Black is already really good, but it's like a Capri Sun with alcohol in it.
Yeah. So this drink right here, I think I'm gonna have to this might be my road soda for our upcoming trips.
Oh yeah, we got June coming.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's get into this topic.
Oh God, dating. When was the last time you went on a date?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so I'm married. I've been married for a long time, so I haven't been on a date in a long time, which is bad, right? Because I'm married. like, I think date night should be
a thing
when you're married, right? You
Very
gotta keep
much
it
so.
spicy, keep it going. I should do like a spicy drink, right? Keep it spicy, but that'll be another topic another day. So, anyway, first dates. What do you think about first dates? What should you wear on a first date?
Well, I guess it depends on where you guys are going.
What's your dream first date?
My dream
Yes.
first date, I think I would like something like very like intimate, like one-on-one, sipping paint type of thing, so that there's no reason, no excuse to not converse. Like you're on the whole date. Your whole purpose of a first date is to figure out whether or not you want to deal with this person. Is there enough about them that you like them to continue dating them? Is there enough about you for them to like to continue dating you? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So something like real intimate, like a sip and paint, you know, you've rented out a room, you know, so it could just be us type of thing.
Okay.
I like that.
So you want somebody that's going to rent out a room on the first date?
You know, not even if it's not a room, but you know, it's plenty of sip and paint.
Not like a,
you know, galleries around the way.
Okay.
You know, you
what
can pay
if
for
he
the
was
time.
like, can you come to my house and I set up a sip and paint? Like, not he didn't necessarily say like this is what I'm gonna do, but can you come over and I have something planned for us? Would you go over someone's house on a first date?
You know, you always got to use your discernment. You know, you got to use your discernment.
Mm-hmm.
You got to wear the ugly panties. You know,
do you have? So that's gonna be like a later topic. Like, do you have to wear the ugly panties? Like, do you like? Is there like no like you know anything on the first date? Like, do you wear the ugly panties? Do you do the 6 month rule? Like,
I don't have like a certain timeline, but I would try.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if the chemistry is there, then it's just there.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like if it goes down, be prepared to maybe not get more out of the situation than that because you've already introduced it.
Yeah. So do you think if you do that on the first date, you kind of like change the path of the relationship?
For the dynamic?
Yeah, because like they already got, like you guys already went there, so it's like there's
nothing to lead up to.
Yeah. So you think on the first date that shouldn't happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, sometimes it depends too. Like if it's a first date with somebody you've been knowing for a while, and it's kind of been this chemistry there, but you guys have like not officially gone on a date. Maybe not so much. It just depends. Like, you know, like I feel like everybody's scenario is gonna be a little different.
Yeah.
But, like you met him at the club last weekend, and now y'all going on the first date the weekend after.
Yeah.
Like, nah, sis,
No.
you know, we still don't know if he's a serial killer or
Right.
not. We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. So you want to sip and paint?
Yeah.
Sip and paint. Get to know.
So what's like your dream date? Dream first date?
We gotta do something outside.
Outside? Okay.
I'm just laughing at the dog over there. We have to do something outside.
Okay.
Like I'm like Sporty Spice here, so you know I got the freaking leggings and like I'm something outdoors, something that's it, like something outside, like so preferably like a daytime date.
Yeah.
So I could go on a night date with somebody else. No, I'm just kidding. So,
Bum, bum, bum.
yeah, preferably a daytime date, like the beach, the park, a hike, not a museum, you know, somewhere where like I could talk, we could get to know each other.
Yeah. Somewhere where we can laugh really loud.
Yeah, you know.
So I like to laugh.
You know what's so funny? So, movie dates are so funny to me. So, like, when I was younger, like, movie dates were so popular. But why? Like, you just sit here.
Yeah, you gotta
quiet.
sit there and be quiet and watch the movie. You can't really get to know them. Maybe that's why it's always dinner in a movie.
Is that why?
You know, dinner is where we get to talk each other's ears off.
Yeah.
And then the movie is where we can, like, relax and kind of cuddle without it being intimate.
I went on so many movie dates that did not include dinner. Growing up, like if I think back to like all my movie dates, I'm like was I not worth dinner? Like, and what's funny is like, so I remember going on like, I still remember all the movie dates I've had. Like, I went to go see Madagascar on a movie date. Like, we're adults. Like, why are we seeing Madagascar? Exit Wounds with Steven Seagal. Do you remember that movie? It's old because I'm way older than you. So, the funny thing about that date was there was a guy that I really liked. Like, I had the biggest crush on him. So this is like back when you used to stay on the phone all night, like fall asleep on the phone. You know, I don't think people do that anymore.
Hang up.
Yeah. So I had the biggest crush on him, right? So from like 13 till I was 18. So we talked on the phone from I was 13 till I was 18 because my mom would not let me go on a date because my mom knew she knew how I felt about him. So when I turned 18, like the month after I turned 18, we went on a date. We went to see that movie Exit Wounds. And I thought it was so cute. I had him in this like long skirt I used to wear all the time. It was like a jean skirt with like a split up the front. Anyway, so that was like, we went on a date there and we ate pizza at the mall. Oh my God. And I remember he came to my house, he picked me up, we went to the movies, and then he tried to freaking, because he knew like, oh, this girl, she's been liking me for 5 years.
Like, oh, it's boiling up. It's been boiling up. It's reaching the top.
So anyway, he tried, he was blocked, and that was that story. But it's funny because it was a movie date. I had been waiting all this time for, to go out on a date with him finally. And remind me to tell you a story after we're off camera.
All right. I think my last movie date, first date, I saw one of the Godzillas.
Oh my God.
But I think the movie date kind of allows you to see like the gentleman side. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe this is just my experience. But it was like the opening the door, getting the tickets, getting the refreshments, walking to the seats, and, even there, it was still like you good, and then it was just making sure you walk back to your car, because we drove separately. So it was just I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad movie date. So
I wouldn't call it bad. I would just call it did we really just go to the movie? Again, you didn't think about it.
I didn't want my homegirls.
Yeah, you didn't think about it back then. Yeah. This is so dumb. And then another guy, the guy I went to go see Madagascar with, and I was already because I met him at a club, so I was already 21 plus.
Why are we going to see Madagascar? It wasn't nothing else out.
I'm sure there was, but it's so funny. And I remember.
Okay, we got to figure out why it was Madagascar.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was probably my choice. I'll tell you a story about that off camera too. We can't tell all.
So what are some deal breakers for you
on a first date? The simple things like not opening the door, bad hygiene, lack of conversation, always on your phone, just not being there, not being present on the date. Basically things that I wouldn't want in the future, right? Because it's your first date, you're on your best behavior, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing all this stuff that I don't like now, how's it gonna be in a year from now?
I definitely feel like you hit it right on the head. I feel like those are all my same things. I can't stand someone who's on a date with me, but they're constantly on their phone. It's different if we hanging out and I'm used to you now, and we just at the house. I'm on my phone all the time because I'm working. But if we're on a date, sitting down, and we're supposed to be engaging each other, and you're always on your phone, it gives that you're not interested. It gives that I'm not the priority right now, which I should be.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. Hygiene, can't stand it. We are out of our teenage years, so I feel like there's no excuse for you not to have your hygiene together. When you go to hug, as women, I feel like when we go to hug our man or potential, well, you kind of sit and bask in in their cologne, that. I don't know, it just seemed like that little tingle down your spine.
Yeah.
So when I can't get that.
When you smell bad?
Yeah, when you smell the bottom of the dirty clothes hamper, or you smell dirty bundles, it's not gonna work for me. And then teeth is a big thing for me because once again, we're not kids.
Yeah.
You should know what's going on in there. And don't try to camouflage it with fly clothes and fly tennis shoes. Mm-hmm. That's no. Like, your swag has to match your hygiene, Brittany. Deal breaker. I won't ever talk to you again.
I agree. So you mentioned a hug, right? So a hug. Now, what kind of like? So is a type of a hug like a deal breaker too? Like, if someone hugs you like this versus if someone hugs you like this, like, I don't know what.
From the
hugs are telling. To me, they're telling. Like,
they can be from the side. It's like you're uncomfortable. You're still uncomfortable with
right.
it. So then it's just like,
we
is this gonna work? Yeah, we could have gave you that. Like, so are you into me like that, or are you uncomfortable because you kind of gave me like the church hug, or maybe he might be being a gentleman and know that he is.
But I mean, like, I don't know.
I don't like it. I would just tell me, and I think that's when like that, you know, bold part of me would have to come out. Like, you don't gotta hug me like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know, let him know.
Yeah.
Because if he don't know, then he don't know, and he gonna continue to do it because he's like, oh, I guess that's what she prefers. She didn't say anything.
Yeah, and then I guess if you don't like communicate that stuff in the beginning, like
they won't.
In a year from now, you're gonna have a terrible situation. You're like, oh, damn it, I don't like that he hugs me like that. I should have said something in the beginning, you know?
Yeah. I
guess. So. Your dream first date, not dream, but like ideal first date, sipping paint. What are you wearing?
Sipping paint, I'm wearing some really cute jeans and a really cute top. You know, I'll probably have on either some really comfortable shoes, like really cute, comfortable shoes. Like, I'm being very simple, but my accessories might be a little dramatic.
Okay.
You know, and then the face is beat to the gods. You know?
Okay, like I said, I'm very
athletic.
I'm very sporty spice.
Yeah.
So I'm you know.
I'll be posh.
Real athleisure, some sneakers, leggings. What else? Am I going like crop top or am I going? Like, am I showing the belly?
You're wearing a crop top.
Or
you're definitely going to show him what you have without giving it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look but don't touch right now. Maybe later, depending on how great the date goes. But, yeah. I don't remind him.
So, what has been your worst date ever? You can just, you know, you don't have to, like...
Bad hygiene. That's why I got real and my feelings talking about it. Bad hygiene. Bad hygiene. It was just a turn off, and I don't think they even realized that it was a turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they didn't know that they smelled some type of way, or?
I mean, if you're used to smelling like that, then yeah, you don't recognize that there is an odor. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you know what you're doing and not doing, and I just feel like that means you didn't take the time to prepare for me either. Mm-hmm. So that's a turn off. Like, you didn't put enough effort in it to wash your behind. Like,
yeah,
that's wild because you have expectations of me. I'm sure. If I came out smelling homeless, she'd be like, "This is no." Like, you know?
So then, do you put on like your best scent?
I have a lot of, right now I've been like really kind of spicing up my fragrance game. So I have a few favorites right now. Like, I have like top two that like everybody turn their head and be like, what's that? Mm-hmm. You know? I think it's always good to wear those on dates because then they be falling in love with the smell before they fall in love with you.
Yeah, they do. They really do. Like, I mean, even just people, like, I'll be in the store with my magic on and people be like, oh my God, you smell so good. I'm like, that's magic. It's that magic. That is that perfect. Magic. So, I can't think of like my best date. Can you remember your best, like, first date, your best date ever?
My best first date.
Like, I can't, like, I was like, what has been my best date? Like, I can't think, like.
I feel like.
I can't.
Luca, you didn't take her on a date. You didn't take Alicia on a date.
I know.
You have to relax.
Jesus.
I don't know. I mean,
there's very few dates I can remember.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
To be honest, I feel the same way. Like I feel like I did have someone who I was dealing with, and like we have been dealing for a while, and so then like it just very he paid attention a lot to our conversations. So it allowed a natural rapport, or it allowed like him to, you know, do set up things for me without me having to ask that, like, so it meant more. So it's like, you know, you know that I like sushi, so then you have like sushi and wines waiting for me,
sushi
and
sounds so good.
You know, you feel like I'm telling you how much I'm working, so you're like, no, like this weekend you're getting a break, you get a nice room, you know, even with him having to work, it was still like, this is still set up for you to enjoy, you know, like, so I feel like, I mean, if you want to consider that a date, then yeah, because he was observant of my needs that I wasn't even paying attention to, and like then he just went ahead and like did that for me.
Okay.
So
do men take women on dates nowadays?
I feel like men don't really court women as much.
Yes, I based on some of my stories from my friends, I feel like when
the courting
men
process
do not
is
court at all. It's very like they try to slide in your DMs, and then they're like,
and then that's
it. Like, and there's no like, can I take you out? It's like, when am I going to see you? And then you're like, book the reservation. They're like, what?
And I feel like it's our fault.
Yeah.
And what I mean by our fault, I mean like it's women's fault, because now women, I feel like, have become so competitive with one another that what you won't do, the next one will. So I feel like men have that mentality. Or, you know, if you have any standards about yourself, there's somebody who doesn't. Like, you know, so a man doesn't have to try that hard to win over women anymore, to win over a woman anymore, and therefore they don't have to court women.
Right.
Because there's somebody that's going to be okay with McDonald's and a blunt and a shot of Hennessy and be cool with that, versus me, I want to be wined and dined. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that you have some style about even how you carry yourself as a gentleman, to, you know, kind of match how I carry myself as a woman. Like, so I feel like a lot of men are just stuck in that era where it's like, I don't have to, so why would I?
Right. And do you think it has anything to do with social media? Like, do you feel like, okay, so I kind of wonder if men feel that women think that they are, like you look on social media and then girls will be posting like, oh, buy me here, do this, buy me that, blah, blah, blah. So men think that that's what women want. And so then they're like, I'm not doing none of that. Like, I'm going to give me the girl that's, like you said, like, just buy me a 10-piece.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get, you know, my sweet and sour and hot mustard sauce.
Yeah, no. Like, I mean, I'm cool for simple dates and things like that when there's been time invested. Yeah. You know, we don't always got to go to the 5-star restaurant. That's dumb. That's ridiculous. Like, if you dealing with somebody who you low-key see a potential future with, you don't want them splurging money like that, because you want to be able for y'all to be stable and comfortable. Yeah. But there are those who just, like, they don't, you know, they just okay with that. Yeah. It's trash.
It really is. I mean, but I don't know, you know, like I said, I haven't been on a date in a while. I've been out of the dating game.
Yeah, well, you can live vicariously through.
I live vicariously through some of my friends, and they dating stories are tragic, you know. And it's not even like that they're tragic in the sense of like, oh, I went on this date and it was so bad. It's like, this dude was in my DMs and he wanted me to come over. Like,
now there are some men who is like, that is their only way to court women, is to spend money. Yeah, you gotta watch out for them too, because if money is no object for them, then they probably got a whole starting lineup. Or that's how they entice women anyway, and then you want to complain about this the only type of woman out there. Right. But I've come across some of those too, and then I feel like that's where I fall off with them, because I'm not impressed. Right. You know,
like I've been doing for myself.
Yeah, I've been doing for myself for a very long time. So you showing off my money doesn't excite me. You showing off tennis shoes doesn't excite me. You showing off bottles at a club doesn't excite me. Right. Showing off the wardrobe doesn't excite me. Like, you know, it doesn't.
I'm like, show me your freaking
show
your
me.
Real estate. Like, don't show me you bought a bottle. That's
and even then, show me like your 5-year plan. Like,
let
me know where your mind is. Right. that money can be going tomorrow, and then you be real regular. Like,
right?
so,
Really. So
regular.
yeah. So I think that that is like some takeaways. People just need to really, at the end of the day, do whatever makes you happy, but just think about who you're trying to court. I mean, but men don't court anymore.
Yeah.
But
what do you really want is the question.
Yeah.
And then carry yourself and present yourself to that person in that manner.
Right. And just be real. That's it. Just be real. Just don't be an asshole.
Yeah, but wait on the 10-piece. Don't show up with the 10-piece.
Yeah.
Like, wait
and don't let your car smell like a 10-piece either. I feel like, don't let me get in your car and I'm like, oh, so you had chicken nuggets. Is that what that smell is? I don't even know. I haven't had McDonald's in so long. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. I'll be able to tell you they fries though. I'll be like, oh, you had some McDonald's fries?
I think that is just like burning.
But I wouldn't know what the 10-piece smelled, but a 10-piece do sound good. But I haven't had McDonald's in forever.
It's not Chick-fil-A. It ain't from Bay.
I don't eat McDonald's. So.
Yeah,
So anyway, so that was just, a little bit of our date conversation. So I feel like it's gonna lead into some other good next.
Yeah, what are we coming back with on Monday?
I don't know. Feminine energy, embracing our feminine energy. What is feminine
that
energy?
went to the tie. Let's start it right now.
I don't know. I feel like that's something we should talk about, right? Like femininity.
Yeah.
What is feminine energy? I feel like that'll be like a good tie-in. So
I feel like that would be
I think we will talk about feminine energy next week. So make sure you come back next Monday to hear us talk about feminine energy, femininity, masculinity. Are you embracing your feminine energy?
And don't forget to head to the website that way you can get these recipes and try making them at home.
Yes.
Let us know how you like them.
The non-alcoholic drinks.
Yep.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. And next episode, we are not having a guest. So say bye.
Yeah, you have to return us again.
Yes. So, all right. Love you guys.
Later, bye.
Okay.
You shouldn't be right there. I don't feel bad for you.
Okay. So I'm gonna top our drinks off, and then I want to take a photo.
Okay.